What is up, y'all? I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back to do a birthday reading, okay? To the young lady who was born on March 4th, okay? So you are a Pisces. And your birthday is very interesting. It says the day of creative isolation. Okay, so let's first go to your strengths. Your strengths are you are self-contained. And basically that means that you are complete. You have all that you need within yourself. Okay? You are intimate. That means that you are personal, you are private, you are confidential. You are familiar. Okay? You are autonomous. That means you control your own affairs. You know how to govern yourself. It also means you have an ability to act on your own values and interests. Your weaknesses, you are fearful. That means you are afraid, frightened, scared, stiff. You're terrified. You are shy. That means you are extremely reserved. You have a nervousness, a timidity when you get in front of people sometimes. Your last weakness, you are self-involved. It basically means you are overly concerned with your own desires, needs, or interests. Okay, so your birthday, March 4th, is the day of creative isolation. Those born on March 4th are able to live and work in isolation without having too much contact with the outside world. And already I feel like I can connect with you. Like one of my best friend's birthdays is March 2nd. So if you are anything like that person, you are a great person, honey, from what I know. Okay, but I connect with you. My dad is also a Pisces. And I had like this, connection with him growing up, even with him not even being around. So Pisces are very special people, very loyal friends. Okay, so it says, although many born on this day do not consciously choose isolation, nevertheless, it often proves to be an important reoccurring theme in their lives. So that again and again, they find themselves either physically, emotionally, or spiritually cut off from their fellow human beings or environment. However, to most born on this day, being alone is not a lonely experience, but rather a chance to be productive. Even when invited to go out and have a terrific time, they may choose to stay home, not out of fear or negativity, but simply because they believe they will enjoy it more. Highly evolved or creative individuals born on this day see their relative isolation as essential to doing their best work. I want to say this. I don't mean to keep interrupting it, but I really resonate with this birthday reading. Like more than any birthday reading I have ever did, honey. Okay, so I like this. It says their powers of concentration are usually excellent as they are comfortable with themselves, face few distractions or anxieties when alone. Honey, I second that emotion. Okay? Socially, those born on this day generally prefer the company of a few friends rather than a large number of lighter acquaintances. Intimacy has a very special meaning for March 4th people, and they tend to seek it out both in their relationships and surroundings. Those born on this day are generally happy in modest, secure spaces where they are surrounded by the objects that they love the most. When in larger places or pressed by crowds, they may begin to feel a bit insecure. However, when they take part in social occasions at which they feel at ease, they are able to carry the same feeling of special intimacy with them and to share it with others. Setting up and running any sort of home or office comes naturally to these cozy people. They have a good feeling for what is comfortable in a simple, elegant way. Perhaps this is because their material needs tend to be modest and they are not particularly impressed by luxury. March 4th people find great satisfaction in sharing the results of their work with others whom they may not even know. Hearing about someone who liked what they did can mean more to them than meeting the admirer face to face, which could well embarrass them. The shyness of March 4th people is a very endearing quality, but those born on this day must also learn to be aggressive when necessary and to stand up for what they want. So if you feel a certain way about something, then you need to, speak up and let people know, how you feel. Because what I'm getting from your particular birthday is you're a lot like me. Like you have a tendency to go inward. So you may be accused of abandoning people and you get in your shell and you kind of close yourself off from the world, and you don't mean any harm by that. This is literally who you are, and it could probably get irritating and frustrating to you when people accuse you of doing things that you didn't really mean to do. You're just simply being who you are. And you're just like, why can't people accept me? Like this is who I am. I don't mean any harm. It also says they may find that what they have learned on their own stands them in good stead when it is time to be more assertive. Let's get to your numbers and planets. So it says those born on the 4th of the month are ruled by the number 4 and by the planet Uranus. Those ruled by the number 4 tend to be highly opinionated, sometimes argumentative. Generally, March 4th people are more concerned with expressing their individuality than with amassing wealth. So that's something I keep hearing in your birthday. You're not really big on luxury and you don't really need a lot to be happy because you're self-contained and everything is already within you. So that's a very powerful to be that way. You should be proud of that because not a lot of people are like that. We live in a society that's very materialistic and people always feel like they need the latest and the greatest. And here you are, honey, just simply being who you are. And that's enough for you. And that may turn some people off. They may not feel like you're keeping it real, So it says, ruled by the planet Uranus, number 4 people tend to be quick and explosive in their change of mood. So you don't play. Look, homie, don't play that. You'll go off. Okay? But for some reason, I don't feel like you mean any harm. It's just like if people are playing with you about stuff, you may not like that. And nobody likes that, right? But you take things like seriously and you don't want people to make light of something that you take so serious, It says qualities which are here softened by the influence of Neptune, making those born on March 4th either dreamy or unconventional or both. So with you being unconventional, you're not like everybody else. And I know because I go through this as well. It's like you're always explaining kind of who you are because you don't do what other people typically, in quotation marks, you don't do what other people typically do. You may be very non-traditional, right? It also says that you are dreamy. Pisces, one of the things about Pisces is Pisces are dreamers. You all can Look, dream a good dream, honey. Y'all can get so carried away with your fantasies. And then when you talk to other people about it, they'll be like, that didn't happen. Or, well, why you feel like that? And this didn't even happen with the person. It's like y'all get carried away. So I would kind of look out for that. Tarot, the fourth card of the major arcana is the Emperor, who rules over worldly things through wisdom, the primary source of his power. The Emperor is stable and wise. The force of his authority cannot be questioned. The positive associations of this card are strong willpower, steadfast energy, negative indications, including stubbornness, tyranny, and even brutality. Those born on March 4th must really work on developing their social side. So this is getting into your health. Hobbies, clubs, or recreational activities that involve sharing a good time with others are all recommended. As far as exercise is concerned, those forms of physical exertion that are of a social nature, such as team sports and dancing, can contribute greatly to their physical and mental well-being. Although quite capable of cooking for themselves, March 4th people will be the happiest when meals are occasions that provide a comfortable setting for social interaction. That's another thing I noticed with your birthday. You have to be comfortable, where you are at, or you probably won't visit certain people ever again. You have to feel in tune, with your environment. It also says, however, those individuals born on this day, relegate by fate or accident to be with groups of people without let up, may suffer terribly if their personal space is denied them for long periods of time. So you really take that seriously. Psychological difficulties arising from a childhood lacking in privacy or from parental rejection generally respond to therapy. Wow. The advice the book gives you: make an effort to interact more with people. Kind of get out of, your shell. Develop your social skills. Don't use being alone as an escape. Stay in touch with the perceptions of others. The meditation the book has for you: some people who are silent have nothing to say. I love that. I thoroughly enjoyed your birthday. And I don't really say this a lot, but and I do love doing birthday readings, but I have never read anybody's birthday that I felt like could easily be mine. Like when I tell you, me and you got so much in common. So much. The isolation, the being autonomous, being self-contained, like all of that just really hit home for me. So I thoroughly enjoy reading your birthday. Honey, I wish it was more on these pages, honey. Okay. And this is something else that I noticed with your particular birthday that's different than the other ones. It was very short and to the point, where a lot of birthday readings that I do, they be like long. They be like really getting on people, and so yours was just like short and to the point. And I was feeling your birthday, okay, Miss Pisces, Miss Mutable Water, honey. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this birthday reading. I enjoyed doing it because I can just relate, I feel like I really know who you are, but anyways, honey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And what I will tell you, I'm going to be announcing this to all the subscribers. For the month of December, I'm going to have a special on birthday reading. So if you would like to get a reading for a family member, you can email me that. But wait wait first for my community. Child, I can't halfway talk. Wait for my community post, because I'll be posting it to the community page, and I'll let you know, when to send me, somebody else's birthday. But honey, you are a member, and I plan on hooking my members up, honey, okay? Because I really do appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for the support and the love. And you have a nice day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can share my channel with other people if you think they may be interested in my commentary or just getting a birthday reading. Okay? All right. So I will check you out in the next video.